it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. I wanted to mention that my channel is sponsored by the Orchid Supply Store. It's your one-stop shop for anything and everything you could possibly need orchids or orchid related. They have different kinds of medias, they have different kinds of mounts, they have different kinds of pots, they have different ways to display your pots and your plants. It's just a fabulous, fantastic store with really great people that run it. If you have any questions, that is their information. You can give them a call. Ken is a really great man. He will answer any questions that you have. Anything, that maybe you want to get that they are showing, he can see about finding it and getting it for you. So give them a try, you guys. And if you mention my name, Hillbilly, in the code section, you'll get a 12% discount. And this day and age, it's worth saving a little bit of money, but you get some really nice supplies and everything for orchids. So they also sell orchids, so you could buy some plants and some supplies, plus get a discount. That sounds really good to me, y'all. So give them a try and go check them out. Hey y'all, it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to kind of go over my Vandas a little bit because the orchid whisperer, she recently got a Vanda from the Orchid Supply Store, and me and her was talking about the different medias that you could put these guys in. And she's relatively close to me and in my vicinity, so like she's in Tennessee, and we're close enough, our regions are close enough that we could treat our orchids the same way. So I was telling her my pink Vanda that only had 4 leaves, and I brought it back from 4 leaves. It is in, which I'm not even sure you could even see it. It is in coconut husk chunks. Now, I soak the Vanda every night, which I haven't been recently because, like I told you, my temperatures and things in here are going to be changing. So she doesn't get full soaks every night like she did. I have cut back on those because of the temperature. If I would soak her in cold water now, she would absolutely probably just kick all those roots gone. But this one really put out all these roots from soaking and from being in that pot with coconut husk chunks. Now, the Vanda Sanderiana is in a basket that had the big fir, well, it's like the medium fir bark. And as you see, her roots are not that great. So today I'm going to actually change that up. Now, Vanda Supatra Delight, who I had told you guys is in spike again. I'll circle her spike there for you. It's right there. She is in a coconut husk chunk and bark mix. So that worked here as well. So, and you see, obviously, she's got a lot of roots in the pot even. She doesn't have as many outside the pot, but her basket is bigger than my pink one here. Now, this Vanda is a recent acquisition from Justin's Orchids and More. And I'm going to take it over to the table. We're going to talk about it and fix it up a little bit. And this Vanda citrine, Adisac citrine, I've had it for a little while, and it's got scraggly roots. But as you can see, most of her media is gone. So we're gonna fix these guys up a little bit, and we're gonna do it over on the table and continue talking about about the different medias for our Vandas. That pink one, she's leaning back so far where she's getting top heavy now. I need to maybe strap her forward to the handle. So, but she's doing really, really well. So hang tight and let's go to the table. Alright, we are back. This is Vanda Ceruleans. I think it's Vanda Ceruleans. I need to find the tag. Tags under it. Oh, this was from Patrick at Growing Orchids in Idaho. This is Vanda Ceruleans. And I was going to put her in a regular, like a black basket from the orchid supply store, and her roots are just too big now to do that. So, but she needs some more coconut husk chunks placed down in here. So let's get that done. With soaking her, they'll come up out sometimes. They let go and just have to keep replacing them over time. Like I said, right now they're not going to get much soaks. I mean, they're going to get some soaks, but they're not going to be left in water overnight like they had been getting, because it's just going to be too cold in here for that. I don't want to lose the roots that I have achieved so this far. Sometimes you can find some chunks that'll fit through the sides like that of a basket and poke them through there for extra media moisture. This one didn't have that great of roots either until I started soaking it every night. So it definitely, in this area, they do like to be soaked overnight. Oops, and then I turned upside down. Wound up losing everything that was on the top. These are treated coconut husk chunks too, though. These are the CalMag treated coconut husk chunks. Alright, so this one's good for now. Now let me go grab one of the other ones and I'll show you what I'm talking about doing. Alright, where we are back. Now this is Vanda Sanderiana. And this was a rescue also from Kroger's. I paid $10, I think it was, for this plant. And as you can see, I had the big, which is really medium size fir bark on it. And I have managed to lose most of the fir bark on this pot. So what I'm going to do is adjust what's left in here because the basket's pretty empty. And I want to be cautious because she has grown a kiki over here on this side. So I don't want to fill it up to full. I want the kiki to continue to grow. So and all of these medias are Orchid Supply Store medias. The only thing is that I personally treat my coconut husk chunks with cow mag, so you can't buy it pre-treated. It has to be, you have to treat it. So what I'm doing is I'm mixing up a high coconut husk chunk mixture for this pot. So, like I said, the Vanda Supatra Delight, she's in a mix like this, and she's done fantastic. She's got a lot of roots, and she does quite well with it. So we're going to go with that mix for her. Now, I want to kind of poke it around, so get my poker. My poking tool. Like I said, I want to watch. So I'm going to have it right at about the base of the kiki, but I don't want it to go any further than that. Now, so I can get some of those chunks in a place where they don't go through the basket. What I'm working on. On this side, we can stack that up a little bit because the kiki's on the other side and the roots are going to stop the medium from going over there. A big chunk of the fir bark that's stopping some of the medium. Now I'm going to put just a little bit, let me see, down in there because it's a little bit of a hole right there. Near the kiki, so be that for that one, and hang on, and we'll bring one more over and we're going to check it out. Alright, we're back. Actually, I jumped into the video too quick and I wasn't even ready. This is a Vanda that I got from Justin at Justin's Orchids and More. I'm going to get that out of the way here. I never did a video on this one, so he didn't really want me to. This was really a Vanda that was going down, stuck on the thing back there. it was going down and it wasn't doing very well for him. And I told him, I said, just send it to me and I'll see what I can do with it. I'm not swearing I'm going to be able to do any better by it, but you can see it's got poor roots. And this is pure wax blue Salmasrai, something like that. But it put out a kiki up here because the crown, I believe, rotted in this plant. So I think that's why it is, see if you look, I don't know, it might still grow from the crown, I'm not sure. But it definitely put out a kiki up here. So I went ahead and I just attached it to the basket that it was in, but I think I'm going to put it into a bigger basket with the medium and go from there and see what happens, because yeah, this plant's roots are just in a bad way. So let me see if I can find, I thought I had one. I had one sitting out here, which is from the Orchid Supply store. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the hanger that I made for this one. Hopefully. This is made with that really hard wire, so this one definitely needs some help. It's not faring as well as it should. So let's get rid of this hanger for now. And of course, it's going to get caught on everything it possibly can just to aggravate me. It's one of those days. Which I don't mean it to be, but it just is. Remove the tag. Yeah, I apologize, guys. It's been a bad couple weeks for me. A real bad last week. So, now if you look, I just hate that it's doing that. It's putting out a kiki at the base here. Dang it. I just hate that it's doing that. Because I don't care. I don't really care it's doing that. I just don't. Because my plan is to put it in this pot and get it started. And I'm putting it full of medium. And I don't got time, space, and all that to mess around with a kiki. So I hate to say that and be like that, but I don't, because this plant needs help. It needs to restart itself, and it's kind of putting energy into the kikis, and I don't really want it to do that either. So hopefully we can go with that set up just like that. please stay there. And again, we're going to use the high coconut husk chunk mix. This one definitely needs some help. And I just don't have anywhere to set anything because, again, I'm on this limited little table and I got this stupid phone in my face. I tried to sleep in today because I'm just not feeling good. I'm just not. Anyways, now not so much of what's going on under there. I don't think it's really going to matter too much because phone in my way, it's bugging me, guys. I'm sorry. That works out a little bit better. Squeeze the pot a little bit, get some of the medium to go past the little gray pot. This probably really needed a liner in it. Any amount of extra moisture that we can keep around the roots for these guys are going to be a lot better. A lot better. Should be able to help it hold some more moisture and do better for the roots. And actually roots might start on this axis again up higher, so that's why I said I really hated to you know, put the, if it's going to grow anyways, the kiki will go ahead and grow under there. So I don't know, we'll have to see. It probably won't because yeah, it's now completely hidden by the from the light and everything, and it will be kept really moist, so it probably won't do anything else. But we'll see. We'll see from here what happens. That should work. So hopefully we'll see some turnaround with this plant here. And I'm going to do I might just wait and put the what is that thing? Hanger back on it tomorrow, because grouchy as I am, yeah, probably wouldn't be a good idea for me to mess with it tonight and get it caught and everything. And because they're kind of difficult when you make your own hangers, because you kind of gotta mess with them a little bit to make sure they're hanging equally right and all this, and they're right on this side and right on that side. And yeah, it's a little frustrating. So, but that is the gist of it. So with that said, I appreciate all you beautiful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all, till we meet again.